A very good evening. I'm Manvi Arora, and today we are going to talk about conditionals. And in your CUET exam, conditionals came as a sentence correction in the form of sentence correction, sentence improvement, or in the form of sentence completion sometimes. We will have a look at it in the last while we were doing exercise over there, and we will get to know that how it can come in your exams. So, what are conditionals? We will be starting with this. But before dealing, I would like to explain you that condition is anything in which there is a, you know, words like if anything happens like this, then what will be its conclusion? There is a cause and effect relationship to describe it, possibilities, the dreams that we talk about, and many more things. We will have a look one by one, and many a times it is also used in various songs. For example, there is a song, uh, अगर तुम मिल जाओ जमाना छोड़ देंगे हम, right? So there is a word like if, अगर तुम मिलोगे तो हम जमाना छोड़ेंगे, है ना? अगर तुम साथ हो, अगर तुम साथ होगे तो हम ऐसा करेंगे। अगर मैंने ये एग्जाम क्लियर कर लिया तो पापा आप मुझे बाइक दिलाओगे। अगर एनी ट्रॉफी, अगर मैंने कोई ट्रॉफी विन करी तो आप मुझे एक स्कूटी दिलाओगे, है ना? देयर कुड बी मल्टीपल ऑफ इफ इन आवर लाइफ्स. So let's see what conditionals are. Okay, so here it is. Conditional sentences describe the situations in which one thing depends on another happening. Let's have a look of example. Like, if I get promotion, I'll celebrate with my friends. So it expresses the conditions as well. कि अगर मुझे promotion मिला, तो we will be celebrating it with my friends. Okay. It talks about possibilities. It talks about dreams. It talks about hypothetical situations. And in conditionals, there are two clauses. First is the if clause, and the second one is main clause. Like you can see, this is the if clause, if I get promotion, and this is the main clause, I will celebrate with my friends. Okay. So the order of these clauses are not at all fixed. We can swipe them. Like I can say that I'll celebrate with my friends if I get promotion. Okay. So if it rains, we'll stay at home. And if we will, like, what swap we could have done, we will stay at home if it rains. Okay. So when the conditional if clause comes first, we usually add a comma, like here it is, here it is, if when the if clause comes first. But however, when the main clause comes first, no comma is required. Okay. Like we will stay home if it rains. I'll celebrate with my friends if I get promotion. No comma is necessary over there. And there are four types of conditionals: zero conditional, first, second, and third. Okay. We will going to look at them one by one. And in this session, we are going to talk about zero conditional and first conditional, and then we will perform an exercise that how it will come in our CUET exams. And in the next session, we will be doing second and third and the combined exercise. Okay. So talking about zero conditional. So it tells us about universal truths, scientific facts, and daily routine as well. And many more things we will have a look. Like, what is the structure of zero conditional? If plus simple present, like the clause will be in simple present tense, and the another clause, which I'm talking about, the main clause, that will also be in simple present tense. Okay. So it talks about if this happens, that happens. We will going to have a look with multiple examples. Like, if we boil water, it turns into vapor. It is a scientific fact that if you're going to boil water, it will turn into a vapor. If you water plants, they remain green. This is also a universal truth. When I wake up in the morning, I drink a glass of water. This is a daily routine. And see one more thing, that the first if clause is also in simple present tense, and the another is also, the main clause is also in simple present tense, or we can say present indefinite, of course. If it rains, the grass gets wet. Truth. If If you mix red and blue, you get purple. This is also true, scientifically proven as well. Or you can, do the mixing of red and blue and you can have a color. See. So, talking about the next, first conditional, it mainly talks about a condition and its probable result, or you can say its future consequences. And the structure of this first conditional is if plus simple present plus future indefinite. Why we use future indefinite? Because it shows the probability of the result. That, for example, have a look. If you come here, I shall give you the book. अगर तुम आओगे तो मैं तुम्हें किताब दूंगा, है ना? तो it is showing about the future consequences, or we can say it is also tells about the result. Like he will see me if he comes to the city. If I eat healthy food, I will wake up fresh in the morning. It is a result, is the future consequence. If you finish your homework early, we will watch a movie together. अगर तुम ये करोगे, then we will, like in future, we are going to do that. If she practices every day, she will improve her saucer skills. Okay. If she practices every day, she will. Like in future, the result will be this. So in first conditional, we talk about future consequences, and in zero conditional, we talk about universal truths, scientific facts, and daily routines. So it in that both the main clause and the if clause are in simple present tense. But in first conditional, what it is, it talks about result of future consequences, and so the main clause is in future indefinite and the if clause is in simple present. Okay. So now we are going to perform an exercise, and I need you all to answer it one by one. I'll show you the error. Like this is the main structure that it comes in a exams, that if you heat ice, it will melt. No error. There is an error, or in which part there is error. You have to tell me this. Okay, will melt. Okay. So the answer is if you heat ice, it melts. Will won't come because it is a scientific fact, and both the if clause and the main clause should be in present tense. Great. If you follow the instructions, you would able to fix it. What do you think? Which clause has an error? Which part? Okay, great. Will be able. Like if you follow the instruction, you will be able to fix it. Like it is talking about future, that in future you will be able to fix it. Talking about the future consequences. If he asks for my help, I would help him. What do you think? Which part has an error? Okay, great. I will help. Like if he asks for my help, I will help him. Great. If the sun sets, it gets dark outside. What do you think? Yeah, it is a universal truth. It has no error. Both the clauses are in present indefinite tense. So if you drop an object, it will fall to the ground. It falls to the ground because it is a universal, scientific, whatever. Mainly it is a universal. Like if you drop something to the ground, because of the gravity, it falls to the ground only. So both the tenses should be in present tense only. The next is if you walk a little faster, we would catch the bus. Or no error. Yeah, we will catch the bus. Why it is we will catch? Because if you do something, then in future the consequences will be this. It is talking about this thing. It is first conditional. Great. So thank you for the today's session. I hope you have thoroughly understood what is zero conditional, what is first conditional. In our coming next class, we will be doing about zero and third conditional, and later we will be performing a mixed exercise in which all the conditionals will be there and we will be dealing with those errors. Okay, great. Thank you so much. I hope you will have a nice day ahead.